Hi there, welcome to Focus on Frisco. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? This is amazing. It feels like summer, it looks like summer, and we're going to be talking about summer. I'm Shannon. Thanks everybody for joining us. We're going to be right back with Tom Hogeman and Lindsay Joyce to talk about all things outdoors. Stay with us. Welcome back to Focus on Frisco. Thanks for sticking around. Why wouldn't you on a gorgeous day like this? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
How lucky have we been? I know. You might recognize the face. This is Tom Hogeman, the Marina Manager. Thanks for joining us this morning. I won't keep you long because I know that this place is insane right now. You guys are busy, you're going, there's so much going on between the regular business and of course the big dig.
Yeah, we've had a busy spring. I can't believe it's already middle of July. Is it getting towards
Almost
the end?
Yeah,
holy
I'm not.
cow.
Yeah, don't say it too loud because I'm not ready.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, a lot of changes, and a full lake is just showing off all those
Everything
changes
that we have. I know. Yeah. It's unbelievable. So let's talk first, Tom, about the full lake. It is full. It is kind of beyond full.
Yeah, it's a 1.5 feet over full right now. So the shorelines have gotten a little smaller.
Yeah.
The beach isn't quite as big as it will be when it settles back down. It might be another couple of weeks of having that overflow level.
So that's kind of what we're looking at right now as we as we tape this. It's like the 22nd or 23rd of July. So you're looking at a couple of weeks from now that things are going to start to settle, move back a little bit.
Yeah, and then taper off to full elevation on 9,017 and stay there through Labor Day. And we should even have great water levels into the fall. And with our new deeper bay, the docks should be able to stay right where they are, and we'll be able to use the boat ramp. Yeah, it should be a great rest of the summer and fall.
Well, it's outstanding. Let's move into the deeper bay and all of the things that have happened in the phase 1 of the big dig. And then we'll talk a little bit about what we can expect even into just next year.
Sure.
All right, so what happened? Give us a quick summary of what happened with this big dig.
Sure. So over where all the docks are now, we dug out 85,000 cubic yards and put them in a few different places around the property to create new land. The beach is one of those places
which we love.
Right now.
I hate to interrupt you, but we love it.
It's proved to be very popular.
Yeah.
3 acres of new building pad sites for new office, new food and beverage. The area behind us where all the kayak racks are. So we were able to keep all the dirt here on site, which saved
so
costs
cool, right? And you know what's funny, when I tell people that, they're all amazed that all of the dirt that came out of that stayed here on site. Nobody can believe it, and I think you guys did just such an outstanding job with it. I mean, how cool is that?
Thank you. Yeah. Especially since they only started beginning of March.
Right.
It's not really that long ago.
No.
When you think of it and how much dirt it was.
Yeah. Okay, so the stuff behind us, that was kind of this is one of the new spots, was that whole area that was just dedicated to the paddle sports.
Yep. Yeah, previously we had kayak racks kind of scattered about the marina property wherever we could fit them.
Right.
So now they're all located in one place, and it's on kind of the north side of the property. All the docks and power boats and boat ramp have been moved to the south side, so it creates a nice separation of uses.
And
we didn't have that before.
And I've heard from both the paddlers and the motorboat people that it's really nice because it's a lot less stress on either side.
Yeah.
You know, it just doesn't create that, oh, which way are they going and which way are they going, and it really is a nice way to enter the water.
Yeah, all the paddle boarders and kayakers and canoers have a clear shot from here around the corner to the islands, which is, arguably the best spot on the lake.
It's pretty
for
great.
That kind of stuff.
Now, with the expansion, quick question: the racks for kayaks and canoes and everything are certainly at a premium. People have been known to be on a list for years.
Yeah, and we did add, 20 more a couple years ago. I believe we do have just a couple of spaces left. We were able to work through our wait list.
That's
So
awesome.
I believe we do have a couple of spots available if you're interested.
I'll call you this.
Contact the
I'll call you
office.
this
Yeah.
afternoon. Well, that's great. So that's something to keep in mind. You know, if this is a new sport that you're into or something that you've been doing for a while and always afraid that you were never going to get a place, give them a call. You know, in the next couple of days, because I'm guessing they're going to go quick again.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about the docks that are for the motor sports.
Sure. So historically, we didn't have very much water under a lot of the docks,
Yeah.
and we had to move very quickly if the lake was anything other than full. Now the bay is 16 feet deep under every single dock.
Unbelievable.
It's a flat bottom, it's a consistent level, which is really great. It should add an average of a month onto our
Oh my gosh.
season every year that we can use
Yeah.
everything as intended.
And for
from
us,
boat
that's
ramp to the
huge.
docks. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
we've got a short summer, so
Yeah.
an added month is a lot of it.
Yeah, that's huge. And the response that you've heard from the people who are out on the docks, everybody happy?
Yeah, they're liking it so far. I mean, you know, flipping things around and rearranging, obviously we had a bit of a puzzle to put together.
Right.
We've got the puzzle almost complete. We're putting the last piece in today. And yeah, people seem really happy with everything.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting because you say that puzzle aspect of it, and you don't, from our perspective, you don't necessarily think about it that way, but that really is when you make so many changes and are trying to organize where everybody is and how they can get there and things like that. I mean, it really is a puzzle, and you guys put a lot into that.
Yeah, luckily we had just finished the master plan process for the marina
Right.
before conditions presented themselves to do the project.
Yeah.
So, we had all that info to work from, which was great. We weren't just pulling things out of a hat.
I love it.
Yeah.
So as we look into 2020, and I'm not hurrying 2019 because this has been, since summer started, all of 2 weeks ago, this has been outstanding. It's been absolutely beautiful
Yep.
since the 4th of July. We had just an amazing 4th of July. And I want to say kudos to your staff. We rode our bikes in, of course, on the 4th of July to spend the day at the beach. And everybody was doing such a great job of controlling traffic, both pedestrian and bikes as well as cars. And it was really cool to
Yeah.
see how on it everybody was. And it just seemed like it made it a lot clearer.
Yeah, and that's something we've done on the 4th of July for a long time now. It's a hard thing to do every day. I wish we could.
Right.
We don't have the staff to do it every day. But
Yeah.
we try to make the 4th of July as smooth as possible for everybody.
Yeah, well, it's been great. So as we look into 2020, what can people start to expect either in the fall? I don't know whether you guys are going to start to make any moves, but then again, certainly as we move into spring of 2020.
Yeah, we're not resting. We already have the plans designed and approved for the new office building that's slated to be in construction spring of 2020.
And if you can give people a visual of where that's going to be.
So that's going to be right on the water on that new 3 acres, kind of right across from the beach, very close to the docks.
Awesome.
It's going to be a much bigger building with more bathrooms, bigger retail space, more office space for us. It's a beautifully designed building. I can't wait to see it.
That's so cool.
I've seen it on paper, but
Yeah, right? Well, your building right now is certainly cute, but it's
Yeah.
cozy.
Cozy, that's a good way to describe it.
Yeah.
It's just a lot going on in
Yeah.
a tiny place. So yeah, we're excited to be able to spread out a little bit.
And I think that speaks highly of the anticipation, not only of what is currently going on here with the marina being a destination, but the anticipation of it getting even bigger. As we move
Yeah.
into the future, it's cool to see the town and you guys really thinking about the infrastructure that it's going to need to hold all the people that are really, I've just seen such a huge increase from my perspective this year.
Yeah, if you show up, on a Saturday and it's sunny,
Right.
if you show up after 10, you might not find a parking spot
And that's it.
nearby, and you might have to look elsewhere in town
Yeah.
and plan on walking, biking, carpooling.
Yeah.
We definitely run out of places to park every weekend.
Yeah.
So yeah, plan ahead accordingly. That time kind of between 10 and 2 is our busiest.
Definitely the
If
peak.
you have the ability to show up early, or come for the sunset.
Yeah, which is
take
beautiful.
advantage of the times when it's not as crowded.
You bet. Well, let's talk, you mentioned the parking aspect. Let's talk a little bit about that, and then we'll move into some of the other beach stuff. But parking, you're right, it is at a premium. How are you guys handling it? Because it's not like the parking lot got that much bigger at all.
No, and we've still got that big pile of dirt
Right.
up by the fruit stand that we're hoping will go away very soon. So that's eaten into it for sure.
Yeah.
But we didn't lose any spaces due to the construction, but we didn't gain anything yet either.
Yeah.
Further phases, we are planning to address parking and rearrange some things now that we've got more room close to the shore.
Right.
We don't need as much grass, up by Summit Boulevard.
Yeah.
So there's opportunities there, but we've got a lot of places for cars. We've only got maybe 20 places for trucks with trailers after they launch their boats. They're clearly marked in the middle, truck and trailer parking only. If you see one of those available and you don't have a trailer behind you, please keep looking for a different spot. It makes it a real challenge for those folks trying to launch their boat and
pull it
enjoy their
out.
day. Yeah.
And that's really it. As you start to think about that, we are so lucky because this is at the end of a barely mile stretch. From one end of Main Street to the other. And there's parking along the way. There's parking that you can park for as long as you need to at the end and interspersed throughout town. You can certainly go to the town website, townoffrisco.com, to get more information on that. But use those parking spots. Enjoy your walk down here to the beach. You can certainly drop stuff off, right? I mean, you can come around, drop things off, and then go and park elsewhere. But don't take up those parking spots that are made for the trailers because there really is a lot of space in town for just single cars. Yeah. So are you guys doing anything? Are you, besides explaining to people that they can't do that? I mean, are you doing anything to encourage people to stop doing that once they've already parked there?
I mean, we have been putting notes on cars and trying to keep, educate people as much as possible. But again, on a busy weekend,
a little tough to do.
We're too busy renting boats to spend too much time out in the parking lot.
Exactly. So be respectful, be thoughtful, but come out here and enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. Another aspect of the beach you talked a little bit about, this is still Denver water.
Yeah, this is a privately owned body of water, and we're allowed to use it thanks to them, but no swimming is still the rule, even though we have this big beach here. Swimming is not allowed.
Yes.
Wading, going in, getting your feet wet, that's fine.
A-okay? Good.
If
'Cause it feels
your feet
good.
leave the ground and you have to go like this to keep from sinking, then you're swimming.
You're off limits, exactly. And truth be told, it's chilly out there. You get past that wading point and it gets a little numbing pretty quickly.
Yeah, it is. It's a dangerous body of water if you pick the wrong time to go for a full body immersion.
You bet. So just a couple of things, Tom, before we wrap up. There's still a lot of construction going on, so be thoughtful of that as you're coming in and out, but admire what they're doing because this place is amazing now and it's going to be amazing even as we move forward into the future. Parking, be thoughtful of the parking spots. If you don't have a trailer, don't park in the trailer. Come down to the beach and enjoy it. It is smaller than it was, but as Tom said, it's going to get bigger.
And it's still a whole lot bigger than the one we had before.
I can't even believe it. We had some guests from out of town and they kept saying, why do you keep talking about the beach? And we brought them down and they said, oh, that's what you mean. Like it's an amazing beach. Yeah, definitely. And a lot of fun. And then the last thing I want to talk about, Tom, is pets on the beach, which is so much fun. I certainly encourage people to be thoughtful when they bring, and when and if they bring pets down.
Yeah, please. The park's open to everybody, those with pets and those without. And for the enjoyment of everybody, it's important those pets are kept on a leash and under control.
Yeah, lots of kids out here.
Yeah.
Lots of food out here.
Yeah, a lot of picnics out. Not everybody likes dogs, which is surprising to those of us that do, but it's true. So in order to keep everybody safe and happy, it's important that animals stay on leashes.
Sounds great. Well, all in all, Tom, it looks amazing, and on a day like this, you just can't help but soak in every single minute of it. You mentioned coming out for the sunsets, and I don't disagree. I would say come on down here for some of these sunsets. We've got a great little place to sit down, grab a bite to eat, and you can even bring stuff down from Main Street, grab a little picnic and come down and just enjoy it out here. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
And I'm excited that you guys are excited about what's coming up in the future as well.
Yep, yeah, I'm looking forward to all of it.
I bet you are.
Keeping me busy.
All right. Well, I'm seeing more and more people start to walk in here, so I'm going to let Tom get out of here and get back to the things that he needs to do. So thank you so much for your time. I know it's precious right now, so we appreciate it. We look forward to talking to you again soon about the next phase.
All right.
All right, Tom, thanks. We're going to take a quick break here on Focus on Frisco. Lindsay Joyce is going to be joining me here in just a few minutes, so stay with us.